Could the federal government be suffering from buyer's remorse before even signing a contract? Today, the minister responsible for the F-35 fighter jet suggested the government could still back out of the deal. So what changed? Leslie McKinnon has a look at that tonight. Leslie?
Amanda, for months, the government has insisted that the F-35 stealth fighter jet is the best plane for the best price, and there's no other choice. Today, the government changed its tone. At the Defense Committee this morning, Julian Fantino, the government's point man on the F-35s, seemed to have a hard time getting the words out.
We have not as yet discounted the possibility, of course, of the backing out of any of the program. None of the partners have. We are not. And we'll just have to think it through further as time goes on.
And Fantino said a search was on for possible alternatives to the F-35.
It's at the what-if stage. We're basically doing the research.
The government had been firm about its plan to buy 65 jets at $75 million each.
We're on track, we're on time, and we're staying with the program.
Then other countries began to get faint-hearted about potential cost overruns for the F-35.
Israel, Australia, Turkey, and Norway are all reconsidering their orders. The Americans are talking about pulling out entirely.
If our opposition had their way, Mr. Speaker, they would cancel the equipment our Air Force agrees is the best they need to do their job in safety and be effective.
Today, in the House of Commons, Fantino chose his words carefully.
We will ensure that our men and women in uniform have the best equipment necessary to do the important job we ask of them. However, Mr. Speaker, as I stated, a contract has not been signed for replacement aircraft at this time.
That means, said Bob Ray, the price, which the government had sworn was ironclad, has risen.
What obviously happened in Washington was that the Lockheed Martin made it crystal clear that this is not a $75 million buy.
Perhaps all the warnings about cost overruns from other countries and from its own parliamentary budget officer has made the government step back as it prepares to introduce what's framed as a cost-containing austerity budget in a few weeks. Amanda?
All right. Thanks, Leslie.